Geminis, and thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today, tonight, at whichever time you're deciding to watch this reading right now. I appreciate you. For those of you that are new, I'm Levitating, Lotus. For those of you that are returning, welcome back and thank you. I hope that the messages that come through for you guys today, I hope that it resonates, brings you some clarity, some kind reassurance. But if not, it's all good. And you could have a Gemini placement wherever. If the message resonates, it resonates. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. I tried to do a pre-reading for you, Gemini, but the energy just felt really heavy. It felt like for some of you Geminis, there's some things that you've been experiencing that has kind of like shifted you and overwhelmed you, and in a sense of, and in the way of it overwhelming you, it's kind of distorted your perspective about certain things. Your life, your goals, maybe your current situation, where you want to be versus where you are. It kind of feels like life is kind of happening right now for you, and it's kind of overwhelming you in a sense, and it's triggering you to lose sight and perspective, and that's not what you want to do. Okay, I feel like you're definitely encouraged to maintain a balance over your shadow self, even though, or regardless of what life could be for you right now, whatever aspects of your life could be kind of frustrating right now, you're encouraged to maintain a balanced control over your shadow self. Okay, not allowing the lower negative thoughts to overwhelm or overpower your positive thoughts, to where you lose sight of how beautiful the day is and how grateful it is to be grateful and how really blessed you are. Okay, even though, yes, I understand it's not easy or comfortable, but you have to maintain a sense of positivity, a sense of productiveness that really helps and benefits your life. Okay, I feel like that's what you're encouraged to do right now, Gemini, because it just felt heavy, and I just had to start it over. I was like, I don't like the way this feels. It just feels heavy. It feels like life is kind of lifing for you right now, and I feel like you kind of don't really know how to take it, or you know, it's kind of frustrating you, and mentally and emotionally it's triggering you to create like a low vibrational space mentally and emotionally. That's what's happening, and that's not your energy. That's not what helps you get out of the situation, or necessarily deal with it in a better way so that it doesn't drain you. Because when you negative and the situation that you're dealing with is negative, it's double draining. So they're encouraging you, God, divine's guidance overall, they're encouraging you to maintain balance and control, a balanced control over your emotions, over your mental, and over your perspective as you're going through whatever it is that you're going through. That's what I got, but I had to start it over, Gemini, because I did not like the way it felt. It felt heavy, and I would rather this reading, I gotta be honest, I have to be honest with telling you guys that, but I also want to be empowering and encouraging with you as well, as I get into this new reading for you. Now, if it comes out again, we know that, hey, this is just a thing for you right now. You'll move through it. But I just had to let you guys know that. But I had to start this reading back over for y'all, okay? So, let me shuffle one more time, or a few more times, and then I'm going to get into your general reading, okay? So, I had to let y'all know that before I started this new reading, because it just felt heavy, and it felt overwhelming, and it felt like you were just kind of like, oh my God, you know what I mean? I feel like you guys are kind of a little bit exhausted, and you're like, okay, now what? You know what I mean? Okay, it was going great, but now what happened? Or, you know, when it just felt what it felt like, and I just told you what it felt like. So I'm not gonna keep going on and on about it. If it comes out in this new reading, then we know, okay, the energy definitely is reflecting. Okay, what comes out in this new reading for the first place is new beginnings. Okay, so the way that you're probably going into this new beginning, the way that you're about to embark on this new beginning may not feel 100% comfortable, may not be what you're looking for. Okay, spiritual union, it falls in the second place. All right, so this is good. Okay, accelerated motion. All right, positive movement forward. Oh, sorry, I don't think I showed y'all this. Accelerated motion is the third. What was the second is spiritual union. What the fourth is positive movement forward. Okay. and the 8 repeats themselves twice. So Gemini, if you've been seeing like double 8s, then I encourage you to look that up, okay, and see how that applies to your current situation. All right. Oh, I don't think I showed y'all these. The 2 for 5th place is truth, okay, and the 6th place is wisdom. This looks a lot better than what I actually was pulling earlier, okay? I'm going to ask for the last wolf to come through. You're loving goddess and grace. Thank you. I'm thankful. Partnerships and alliances. Okay, so that repeats itself twice. So Gemini, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to repeat this little tidbit here, like I said in the very beginning. Some of you Geminis may be coming up on this new beginning on the rough side of the mountain, if that makes sense. You know, certain things may be happening that could be triggering you, that could be putting you in a mental and emotional space where it's kind of keeping you out of perspective of what is so preciously treasured right now. So please maintain a beautiful perspective right now as best as you can. And y'all, I know it ain't fucking easy. It ain't easy for nobody, right? So, but the point is to maintain the best perspective that you can, as best as you can, as this new beginning is manifesting, okay? As this new beginning is taking place. Either you've already majorly started, or you can feel it coming in, and you can sense and feel certain things happening in your life of which you may not be able to control the way that you want to, and that could be putting you in a mental space or place where it's like, oh, it's frustrating me, it's triggering me, it's what is this, you know what I mean? But it's gonna make sense if you continue to trust and have faith, okay? Because if your intention is in the right place where it needs to be, it all works out beautifully through God, Jesus, Divine's love and grace overall, okay? It will work out beautifully. What falls in the 2nd place is spiritual union, okay? So this could be a spiritual union between yourself, your true self, God, the universe, okay, working in sync. This could be also another reflection or other aspect of having an actual partner or person manifested in your life that's well invested. I don't know why I'm hearing the phrase well invested. Someone who is well invested in you. And what I mean by that is well invested in you from a real place. They're not there to come and take from you. They're not there to become, they're not there to be manipulative. They're not there to take and, you know, plan and be strategic and calculating and weird and just kind of like a distasteful, nasty type of person in your life. No, that's not how they feel. I feel like along with this new beginning, you're about to encounter someone that is really appropriate for you in your life. This could be spiritual, this could be emotional, this could be romantic, this could be business, this could be dream wise, goal wise, okay? It could be whatever aspect in your life that is needing encouragement and improvement in the sense of having a partnership or a teammate. That person, that energy is definitely being manifested because it repeats itself twice, and I'm going to show you as I continue to read this reading for you. Give me 1 second, y'all, okay? Okay, Geminis, I am back to finish your reading. Pardon me for the break in the video. I had something to deal with. So anyway, where was I at? I just finished with spiritual union. Now accelerated motion. And with accelerated motion falling in 3rd place, it feels like for me that, like I said, just as this new beginning is happening, you may not be feeling 100% comfortable with all the happenings that's happening right now, but it is definitely manifesting. This is your focus on the star, the dream, the wish fulfillment that you want. If you notice, she's looking up at the shooting star. She's noticing, this is what I want, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to have, this is what I want to manifest. So this is also encouragement, Gemini, to remain focused, encouraged, and empowered of reaching that spot, reaching that area, reaching that point, okay? It's available to you. And like I said, it feels like 100% for most of you Geminis, it is in the process of manifesting. Like I said, there are certain occurrences that are happening in your life right now that could be making you really pleased or really frustrating you too at the same time. But it is definitely in a process of manifesting. Stay focused on that shooting star, figuratively speaking. What falls in the fourth place after accelerated motion is positive movement forward. And this individual here, they're on the boat, they're in the middle of the sea, there's no one else around them. This is kind of in reflection of the new beginning, because she's standing on top of the earth. She stepped outside of this door, down these stairs, on top of this earth, alone by herself, okay? Ready to embark on a brand new adventure. And this is the same type of reflection. So it's being repeated twice for you, Gemini, okay? The imagery, the concept of these oracles, okay? Positive movement forward. Have faith, okay? Continue to trust, continue to move forward. Like I said, and with this first oracle, there are certain things that could be happening, taking place, manifesting. It could be certain extra money that you didn't want to spend. It could have been certain things that you weren't expecting to pay for, but you know, it's just something that has to be done. It's going to save you a lot of headache in the end. Okay, it's going to save you a lot of grief in the end. Just go ahead and push through, and go ahead and push through and be as positive about the situation as best as you can given the circumstances, okay? Like I was saying, positive movement forward regardless, okay, of the current circumstances that you're dealing with. What falls in the fifth place is justice, okay? Again, there is encouragement of look at this focus. This is another reflection right here, okay? Look at how she's focused on this star. But also look at how this man is focused to get out there into those stars, right? Right here with joy, with justice. I'm sorry, not justice. I always say justice sometimes, y'all. Excuse me. This truth here, this truth oracle is in reference to the justice oracle or tarot card in most tarot decks, okay? But this is truth, okay? And truth is all about getting to the point of it, okay? The core of it, where you really want to be, okay? And regardless of whatever aspect, and regardless of anything that could be hindering you, holding you back, giving you issues, troubling you in whichever type of way. It does not matter. If this is where you want to be, this is where you can be. And if this is what you want, and if this is what you seek, this is what you're trying to obtain, this is what you will have. You have to maintain balance, okay? Because as you see the scales here, okay, so I feel like, you know, a little bit of Libra energy possibly. I'm not sure, but that's what it feels like, okay? But as he's focused on this first plate, that tells me, Gemini, right now you are still in the current place of manifesting. He hasn't gotten to the second plate yet. Meaning, if he were to get to the second plate that's sitting right here, he will be out into the universe, out into the stars, truly embarking on this new adventure, this new beginning, okay? You're focused on it. You're focused on it, Gemini. You're 100% focused on it. You see how she's focused on that star? He's just like that. He's focused on the universe. He's focused on the stars. He's focused on this brand new atmosphere that's beyond wherever he is right now. So Gemini, you're encouraged to stay focused and continue to figure out how to get to that second plate. Continue to allow God to bring you to that place, bring you to those moments, bring you to those occurrences and those happenings to help you really understand that's how it works. That's how I got to it. That's how I get there. You know what I'm saying? So again, kind of similar to what I was saying in the beginning before I started this reading for you, Gemini. So what falls in the 2, 4, 5, 6 place is wisdom. Okay? Building a new foundation. Having a sacred wisdom, divine wisdom in order to maintain, build, and amplify your life, your reality, your existence, whatever it is that you're trying to build, okay? A nobleman energy, wise man energy. This is what this type of energy is. This could be currently manifesting in you, but also in your life as it reflects in aspects of people and situations and experiences and opportunities, okay? So wisdom is all about divinity truly blessing you with real knowledge that helps you survive this world, helps you survive this reality, this life, helps you to build a really, really solid foundation in your world, in your reality, to where you're satisfied, you're fulfilled, and you're pleased, okay? And you're blessed, and you're bountiful, and you're fruitful, and you're fertile, and you bless others with that same type of energy. I feel like this energy is either being manifested in you, of course, but I feel like it's also being manifested in different aspects of people, places, and things in your life that's going to help you to do so, okay? And the reason why I say that, the reason why I say all of that, Gemini, is because what falls in the 6th place is partnerships and alliances. Again, the reflection of another person being manifested, or other people, places, and things being manifested in your life to help you build this, to help you empower this, to help you change this, to help you transform these aspects of your life to where you're feeling bountiful. They just look 100% blessed and whole and balanced together. And these people right here, these two arms, these two hands, they're helping each other, okay? They're agreeing to partnership. They're agreeing to be they're agreeing to being, hold on y'all, let me say this right. I don't know what the fuck. Excuse me. They are agreeing to be together, to create some type of an alliance, a partnership, okay? Something that truly benefits both equally. You see how he has his hand on their wrist and they have their hand on their wrist equally. You know, his hand isn't kind of on her wrist. He's holding it from the same place that he or she is holding his, okay? So yes, that is, again, energy of partnership, connection, friendship manifesting in your world, manifesting in your life, okay? It feels like that there's energy being manifested in reflection of yourself internally, but like I said, externally, that helps you to really empower this new beginning to where you can really take yourself far forward and very, very far in a good, really good space, okay? Balance comes out again, okay? And what comes behind that is suffering and silence, but I saw balance first, so I'm gonna go with that, okay? Balance. Okay, so just like I was saying in the beginning, maintaining a healthy view of what you're currently dealing with. And suffering and silence came out, y'all. Suffering and silence came after balance. Y'all seen that. I showed y'all that, okay? Balance. But what was in the second reflection of suffering and silence, because I didn't want to take it, right? I sat up there and said, well, if it came behind that, and I saw balance first. What came after balance is conflict and defeat. And this is all about your mental. This is exactly what I was saying when I started sorry about the breaking the video, guys. This is all about your mental, your emotional, what you're feeling, going back into the past, going back into the shadows, and not really having perspective on this light right here. Not really having perspective on the brighter side to life, the happier side to life. If you notice, even in the reflection of this picture, hopefully you can see it well enough, but these are kind of like carvings in the wall of men running up the stairs, running up and out of the stairs. You're going in the opposite direction, and the opposite direction becomes darker. If you notice, up here it's brighter, up here it's darker, which means that mentally, like I said, certain things and certain aspects and certain happenings that are happening in your life could be confusing you, it could be frustrating you, it could be making you really pleased and then making you very displeased, and making you very happy and then making you very frustrated. Life could be lifing right now in some aspects, but you have to maintain a better perspective of what you're currently going through, because it's going to get better. It's happening for a reason, okay? There's a purpose to the chaos, for whoever that makes sense for, Gemini. That may be the title of this reading, but I feel like there's a purpose to the quote-unquote chaos that you're experiencing. It may feel really chaotic to you. It may feel very confusing and frustrating, but it's benefiting your life, okay? It kind of has to be what it is right now, so just kind of like roll with the punches and maintain a better perspective. Don't go down into these stairs, into the shadows. Take your ass up them stairs into that light, because that's where you need to be, okay? That's what's going to help you get to where you need to get to, where you want, all right? Where you you deserve, where you desire. So I'm going to pull one last oracle. Well, it flipped out by itself. Okay, thank you, Divine. Okay, what comes out in the whatever place, I don't know. The subtitle will be on the screen. What comes out in this place is patience. Okay, so as you see, this woman has a seed in her hand, and this seed is glowing. This seed is growing a beautiful stem, turning into a beautiful flower, a beautiful plant. So again, Gemini, take your time with this process, because your life is changing. That's it. Your life is changing. Things are happening, and you just kind of have to adjust. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Just allow yourself to maintain patience and a better perspective about what it is that you're currently going through and experiencing. Okay, so Gemini, with that being said, I'm gonna go get my emotional clarifiers to sum up this reading, and then we're going to finish the reading up. Okay, give me 1 second to grab my cards real quick. Okay, and this is for those of you that want to know, you readers that are watching possibly, you know, this oracle deck that I just got through showing you is called the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This oracle deck is mainly an oracle deck, but it definitely has major arcanas, minor arcanas, tarot references, all of that. Okay, but I mostly deal with oracles because that's what I'm drawn to. But it is interesting to really kind of like also learn about the tarot while dealing with this. Okay, little side note. Also, the emotional clarifiers that I'm going to use is called the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards. Okay, by James Von Pra. I want to say his last name is Pra, but you guys can research that, look that up. And the author of this oracle deck is John Holland. Okay. Alright, I don't think I mentioned that. So, overall, Gemini, your life is happening, life is lifing, but you have to maintain. Because as long as you maintain, it's going to be built beautifully. It's going to happen beautifully for you, okay? It really is. What comes out in the first place of emotional clarifiers is loneliness, okay? I know that I'm never alone. What fell behind that was trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Having faith, okay? Maintaining faith. Maintaining belief in God. Trust in yourself in the way that things will always work out for your best, okay? As long as that is your intention. What I saw, what peaked was, I feel good when I can help others, okay? And what came behind that is adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So yes, again, Gemini, you are definitely in your path. You're in your purpose. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Although you struggle a little bit. I feel like you're struggling a little bit. Like I said, in your pre-reading that I did, I just felt like a heaviness, you know. I felt the frustration. I felt like a come on, man. You know, what next? God forbid anything bad, but you know what I'm saying? That's how you've been feeling, but you have to maintain it because it's in your purpose. Your struggle is in your purpose, and I know that sounds probably really fucking corny, really cliche, but it is the truth, okay? Regardless, because you're going through what you're going through for yourself, but also to be a testimony and a really good example for other people to follow, or to just really acknowledge and be like, wow, if they could overcome all that, I could do the same thing. Okay, service and adversity. Okay, I feel good when I can help others. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Perspective about whatever is frustrating you, whatever is giving you, triggering you to annoyance, to anger, to sadness, to confusion. That's not your energy, okay? Continue to do your best as you can every single day. Roll with the punches as best as you can every single day, Gemini, and I'm telling you, it's gonna get out. It's gonna get out. It's gonna get out. It's gonna get out for whoever, I don't know, for whoever needs to hear that. It's gonna get out. It's gonna get better for you. That's what I actually intended to say. Alright, so Divine, I asked for the last emotional clarifier to come through for the Gemini collective for your loving guys and grace. Thank you, I'm thankful. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah, whatever type of challenges that you're currently facing right now, don't allow that to take you out mentally, emotionally, spiritually, vibrationally, where you're not feeling like yourself, okay? because I understand there are certain things in life, certain shit that happens that really kind of gets us in a place where, oh my God, you know, I don't feel like me, and this doesn't feel right, and because this doesn't feel right, I don't feel right, and I don't feel comfortable, and I don't feel confident, and I don't feel loving towards myself right now because I'm so frustrated about myself right now. No, that's not your energy. Okay, stay focused, maintain a higher perspective. You taking your ass back down these stairs and the fucking darkness is not helping you. Okay, I'm talking to myself as well. You going down these fucking stairs is not helping you. You have to maintain focus on what best helps you during this time. And doing stuff that makes you feel worse when you already feel bad doesn't make sense, Gemini. Maintain a beautiful insight and perspective about your life, about what's currently happening, regardless of whatever you're currently dealing with. Okay, Gemini, please do that, and you will win. You will overcome it, and you will manifest what you really want. I want to pull one more for this emotional clarifier for you, because there are certain things that are really affecting you and triggering certain aspects of you, but you don't need to be confused about that. Yes, perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. What came behind that is imagination, and I'm done. Because those of you that are readers, those of you that know, those of you that have been watching this reading all the way up until this point, you know. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Right. Regardless, push through. Maintain a higher perspective. You going down into these motherfucking dark steps is not your energy. That's not your energy. That's you operating from your pain or from your triggers or from whatever is putting you more in the energy that you don't want to be in. That's not your energy, okay? That's not who you are. Maintain a higher perspective, okay? Just like trust came out. Maintain a higher perspective and believe and push through, regardless, as best as you can, every single day. Okay, Gemini, so with all that being said, guys, I hope that this reading resonated for you. I hope that whatever I said, in whichever way that I said it, I hope that it helped you guys. I hope that it really kind of like encouraged you and empowered you as best as it could through divine love and guidance and grace. Affirm that with God, yourself, and know it to be so, and so know it to be. Okay, Gemini, so guys, thank you to all of you that have been watching up until this point. I will see y'all again with another video, with another reading. I'm actually about to do your love reading next, okay? So Gemini, overall, please maintain encouragement. Please maintain belief in yourself and whatever you're currently going through, because it is going to get better. It is going to get out, whatever the fuck that means for whatever Gemini that's watching right now, or whatever person with the Gemini placement that this reading resonates for, okay, guys? But overall, it is going to get better. Okay, so Gemini, you staying in that place mentally, emotionally, spiritually is only making things worse. That is not your energy, okay? That is not your energy. Do things to bring yourself up out of that energy, okay? Because that is not your energy, Gemini. Your energy is not heavy and stagnant and negative and frustrated and confusion. That's not your energy, okay? Roll with the motherfucking punches. Bounce off of it like a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like rubber. Do whatever it is that you need to do in order to maintain, because this is not the time to stop. This is not the time to let it go. This is not the time to be overwhelmed. This is not the time to give up on yourself, okay? Because your life is changing. It may not be in a way of which you feel like or expect it should have been, but it is definitely going to serve you best, okay, Gemini? And again, with all of that being said, thank y'all for watching. I will see you guys again with another reading.